morning and namaste. Welcome to my back porch where we'll be doing yoga practice for all my students and for anyone who cares to join me. I think today it's good to start out with a breathing practice. In most cases, we always start out with breathing practices when we're practicing yoga, but I think it's even more important in the next days to practice our breath work, to bring us to a calmer place in our lives, to let go of some of this anxiety and stress created from this pandemic that we're experiencing right now, and to understand that no matter what happens, we'll move through this and we'll all get through this in a way that, in practicing yoga, is calmer and a little more knowing that this will change just like everything else changes in our existence. So with that being said, I'd like for you all to come into an easy sit position. For the breath practice, you can practice sitting on the floor, you can practice sitting in a chair. It doesn't really matter where you are to do this practice. So even those of you who don't care to get down on the floor can pull up a chair and get yourself comfortable in the chair. Everybody place their hands on their knees. This is a good time to close your eyes and try to bring yourself inward to your center so that you're not thinking about things that are happening right now, things that may happen in the future, how any of this is affecting you, but to know right now in this place where you sit that you are here, you are alive, and you are well. That you have this precious human life, this gift you've been given, and to bring down stress levels, to move from our fight or flight nervous system to our rest and digest nervous system. Breathing practices help to settle the mind, and in settling the mind, help to calm the body. So where you are, hands on the knees, let's have our palms down right now. Palms down signifies your intention to calm your mind. Close your eyes and just begin to notice your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. And notice the coolness of the air as it enters through your nostrils and the warmth of the air as it exits through your nostrils. Soften your jaw, soften your brow. Let your lips be slightly parted, your lips and teeth, to relax that jaw. Soften your eyes and let them rest softly in your sockets. Take your awareness into your belly, into the space below your belly button, above your pubic bone, and between your hip bones, called your sacral plexus. And begin to breathe deeply, allowing that sacral plexus to expand on the inhale. And on the exhale, drawing the belly button and the spine towards each other and feeling that lengthening of the spine as you do so. Let your inhales be to a count of about 6 to 8, drawing that breath in slowly. And on the exhale, allow the breath to come out even more slowly to a count of 10 to 12. Filling up the lungs with the inhale and expelling the air with the exhale. And bringing the air all the way down into the base of your lungs, where the oxygen is then sent into the body. Focus your breath now on the area of your rib cage, front ribs, side ribs, and back ribs. And as you inhale, imagine the ribs expanding across the body, front, side, back, the ribs expanding between each other. And feel the length created by the inhale. Keeping the length, exhale the air out and allow the ribs to close, drawing them together like an accordion closing. Soften your shoulders. Remember to keep the jaw loose. Inhaling to a count of 6 to 8. Exhaling to a count of 10 to 12. Expanding on the inhale. Contracting on the exhale. Focus your awareness now on the space from the sternum to the collarbone, the upper chest, and take the breath in, feeling the lift of the sternum and the expansion of the collarbone across the base of the neck. And exhale, allowing the chest to retract, the ribs to close, and pulling the belly button and the spine towards each other, engaging our Uddiyana Bandha, our belly lock. Take all three parts of this breath, belly, ribs, and chest, and on the inhale, fill from the bottom to the top. Belly expanding, ribs opening, chest lifting. Exhale, retracting the chest, closing the ribs, and engaging the belly, drawing the spine and belly button towards each other. Keep working with this complete breath, breathing in and breathing out. And if you're not suffering from glaucoma, you're not pregnant, you're not suffering from unmedicated high blood pressure, begin to hold the breath at the top of the inhale and sip in a little more breath as we condition our lungs to hold more oxygen. Holding the breath in as long as you feel physically possible. And differentiate the need to release the breath with the mind simply telling you to release the breath. And when you release the breath with very slow exhale, drawing the belly button and spine towards each other at the very bottom of that exhale, and drawing the floor of the pelvis up toward the belly button like an elevator lifting, and hold the breath out, expelling any more breath that you can, and deepening your Uddiyana Bandha, your belly lock, and drawing the floor of the pelvis up in your Mula Bandha, your root lock, and holding the breath out as long as you're physically capable of holding it out. And experience the sensations when the body is devoid of oxygen, breathing, and when the body is full. Take several more rounds of this, holding the breath in and holding the breath out. This is called Kumbhak breathing. And if you're simply doing our complete breathing, if you're not in the position to hold the breath in or out, then complete breathing for at least 10 more breaths. And after you've completed your 10th exhale, let go of all technique and just begin to breathe normally. Noticing the sensations that you're feeling inside. Noticing what appears to be an ability to breathe just a little bit deeper. Noticing the reduction of the heart rate, the calmness in the body. And when you've completed all of your breathing, if you're sitting in a chair, I invite you to just lean forward in your chair, resting your head on your stacked fists, or if you're on a mat, rolling over and dropping into child pose, and taking just a few moments here when we come into these poses like child pose or any pose that brings you down into a surrender position. We take away the focus on the outside world and we bring the focus to the inner world, our inner selves, our higher selves. Take a few moments in this child pose. And then everyone rise up. You can come into hero pose if you're on a mat. You can come back into easy sit. Or if you're on a chair, just simply rise up. Keep your eyes closed or a soft focus in your eyes. And bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment to be grateful for this precious human life, this gift you've been given. And let's think about all of the others, anyone suffering. And let's send intentions out to the world for healing, for hope. I'll be posting again later, and I'll have a gentle practice for you to work with me. So for now, use this breath practice. Whenever things get to be too much for you, turn off the TV, sit on your porches, enjoy nature, and enjoy the slowing down of the world. Shanti, shalom, and peace. Namaste.